this song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Dallas multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas with at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I see the world. I went to Japan for a pickup. I see the world. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I see the world. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I see the world. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decision, boy, what do you? I can spend a week or two out in Honda.
couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. In motion, Naylor. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Little play action here with McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2.
Vikings will line up for the 2-point.
Here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready. Drill. Olay. To the right, yep. Hey, motion. Hey, Sean, let's go!
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Bombers. Ready. My name is Hunt. Drill. Olay.
Throwing, Nix. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Vikings with the edge. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Headed left, find time. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Flush to his right. Oh, a loose football. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Hold on a sec. Olay. Ready. My name is Hunt. Captain. Bombers.
He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye with J.K. Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Second and 10.
I'm up. On my second. I'm ready. My name is Captain. Bombers. Chill.
To throw is Nix. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
On my second. I'm ready. My name is
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is caught to the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 23.
In motion, Naylor.
And the Vikings first
Play
down.
action now, it's McCarthy. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Captain, hold on a sec. Hey, bombers. Chill. Olay.
Throwing is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 40.
A big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Bombers. Chill.
2nd down, Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
The shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up third
I
down.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Mike 44. Almost set. Huddle.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Almost set. Ready. Away. Captain. Away.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He connects with Mims. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Away.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Motion. Captain, ready. Away. Drill. Bombers. Go. Hey, Sean, let's go. To the right, yep.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Motion, motion. Ready. Ready. Let's hunt. Captain.
Throwing, mix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Captain. Bombers. Chill.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Forced to his right, taking off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Out to his right. He'll take off again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
A loss of 3. Brings up second.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
To throw, it's McCarthy. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hold on, son.
There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On second down, Harvey. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Again, it's Harvey. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Chill. Hold on, son. Ready. Ready, man.
Here's Nix to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12
A
yards.
pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Ready, man. Bombers. Chill. Olay.
They'll drop to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Huddle. Hold on, son. Huddle. Ready. Ready, man. Olay.
Throwing is Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And will be forced out of bounds, a very short game.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hold it. Captain. Ready. My name is...
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Ready. Go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll put Addison in motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Captain. Olay.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Josh Metellus on the tackle.
So Mile High salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home